just making it absolutely clear you have to be behind the line, not on it. And they were held for a very short amount of time there, perhaps just thinking, let's get these guys off and going. And Jan Rudolph doing the pacemaking. I think after around about 3:30 pace. I think the first lap's a bit quick, a bit hot. They're going out in 55, but when you've got a field of this size that are quite closely matched as well, I think it could be smart from the meeting organisers just to get it going in the first 400 or 600.
Well, it is quick enough, isn't it? Because, look, almost single file after 200 metres. Good to see. Rudolph is an experienced pacemaker, the Slovenian. He's a 3:34 performer himself. So, yeah, he's doing a fine job at the moment. Neil Gurley of Great Britain, third from the back, keeping his powder dry for the moment. He's still gone through in about 43 seconds at 300.
And I think there'll be lots of athletes here just hoping to run fast, hoping to run quick. And sometimes when the whole field has that attitude as the pacemaker goes through in 55.1, it works. People to stay out of each other's way. I'm impressed by Koech here. I mentioned that 6th place at the Kenyan National Championships. That was the only competition he's run this year. He did a 10K cross country in the winter. I can only imagine Koech has been dealing with injuries. We haven't seen him that much this season, but he's not looking short of race fitness right now.
That's a massive spread, you know, this field. I mean, single file, about 15, 16 fellas. And, of course, inevitably, that means that those towards the back are about 20 metres and more down on the lead. Asai keeping close attention at the front end. They're in 4th place, but yeah, the pacemaker doing a fine job. Goes through there in about 1:37, 1:38. He's kept it really honest, and this is going to be a good 800 time. He's setting this up nicely. The 3rd lap is what is critical, Hannah, because once the pacemaker drops out, if nobody picks up the cudgel, so to speak, and pushes on, then they could lose the chance for a really quick time.
Jose Pinto, I think that is, pushing in 2nd place, and they were through 800 metres. It wasn't quite as quick as you might have expected from the first lap, but still 1:52 low. And Rudolph, he is so experienced, he just glances over his shoulder and just tries to egg the athletes on. He'll stay on the track as long as he can. Koech, for me, looking full of running, but he's got a tough job here, the young Kenyan athlete, with just 500 metres to go. You don't want to relax, you don't want to relinquish that lead. You've got to ask questions of everyone.
Well, no, that's right. Now they're beginning to bunch, aren't they? Because the pacemaker's gone and it's slowed a little bit. And look at this, the way the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 athletes right up there in the space of about 5 metres as they hit the bell in about 2:35, 2:36. Still a good chance of a time down towards 2:30 here.
And Vanwell Koech, I can't tell if he's slowing kind of by choice or whether he's starting to fatigue, because he's managed to hold off the attacks from everyone. There's a big move from the American Langdon. He tried to get himself into the lead, but Asai, Kiplangat, Pinto were all ready to respond to any attacks down the back straight. Pietro Arise has barely left the rail, the Italian. He's down in 6th place now, but he's expended minimal energy as Asai and Koech battle at the front. And it's still Koech from Asai, Kiplangat going on the outside. Jose Pinto having one of his best runs of the season. And the attack has come from Kiplangat, and Koech desperately pumping the arms, trying to stay in the lead, but he's not going to manage it. Danson Kiplangat of Kenya, another teenager. Oh, just on the line, has to give way, I think. I think Vanwell Koech came back with a 3:31 there. Celebration from Jose Pinto. The season's best for him. It will be a big personal best for Kiplangat, whatever, probably by around about 4 seconds, but I think he just got pipped on the line by Koech.
Well, that was really tight, wasn't it? Gosh, Kiplangat gave it everything. He was pumping like mad coming off the bend. Has he been given it? No, but it is a meeting record, Hannah. Isn't that great? Nice to see these standards improving all the time. 1/100th of a second in at Kiplangat. That personal best, 3:31.10. It was 3:35.6. He's set a personal best by over 4.5 seconds.
Well, yeah, for Vanwell Koech, that was a really interesting race. He wasn't a flash in the pan last season, but there was these 2 outstanding performances: the win at the London Diamond League, the World Junior record, sort of in the weeks following that, and then he didn't really kind of conquer Tokyo at all. It kind of conquered him, and it was great to see Koech come back through for a win when he led nearly the whole race. And I wonder, with those two, will we see them at the World Junior Championships, or will we see either of them at the Commonwealth Games? We'll have to wait and see, but plenty of talent here for Kenya with those two 19-year-olds.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah. Just this production line of talent out of Kenya, Ethiopia, and Uganda as well. But that was a nice race too. You know, we weren't only treated to a quick time, we were treated to a really tough competition there with Fanuel Koech coming out on top, 3:31.09 in a new meeting record. By my reckoning, that's, I think, the third meeting record